All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode. The first week. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum.
That was good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't get overexcited.
We are doing Fullbuddy fantasy football. Craig Bentley is not here. Corey Bentley is here.
I am
And
present.
Travis Kenny. We are 15 minutes, quick bench. Who do you start? Who do you bench? Who are you going to pick up? And then we'll probably riff a little bit on who's winning. But Craig sent his stuff that didn't make sense to me, except for one thing, and we'll get to that later. Corey, who are you starting for sure?
Well, here's my thing. It's week 1.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting the top end of your draft no matter what. I have guys I'm excited to see play.
Yes.
A couple of those guys for sure is Dameon Pierce. I drafted him in every league.
Yes.
And I just want to see how
he does.
How that Texans team, who probably isn't going to be the greatest.
I don't like Texan running backs though. Ever since Arian Foster left,
we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm just intrigued to see how he does.
So is he your start or is he your pickup?
He should be. I'm not starting him, but he should definitely be on your team if he's in.
So he's a pickup player.
If he's on your reserve or on your free agent, I would pick him up. Yeah.
But who are you for sure like putting money behind on this one? Like this person's going to have a huge week.
Well, it's week 1. That's what I'm saying. It's all Colts. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
Haven't won a game from week 1 since 2013. So put all your money on the Colts. That's what I'm saying.
I like it. Now, here's my question for you. Do you start a Seattle wide receiver right now? Or do you want to see how that's going to go? If you got DK, or do you go with a wide receiver 2 from another
I think you have
team?
To start DK. And I think, depending on where you drafted Lockett, most people have to probably play him. I think Lockett is where you're going to see the difference of what you're losing with Wilson. I think DK will still get mostly his to still be viable. It's going to be come week 6 whether Lockett has, 1 touchdown and a couple hundred yards, and he hasn't really done much because the offense can't move the ball downfield very much, and it's a tight end running game. Because you got Geno.
My daughter is now saying that I need an official. I need an official one, not from someone who's wrong. You've got a lot of so you got a lot of bad blood going. So you're saying that DK, but not Tyler.
Yeah. The flip side of that game, I think Wilson has if he has a game he wants to throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, he's going to want to do it. So Judy, Sutton, I would.
Dude, I wouldn't, because I feel like we're going to shut them down.
Good luck.
You don't think we don't know his weaknesses?
You don't think he hasn't played enough to know that defense?
The defense is a defense. You think we don't know how?
It's all scheme.
But we know where to hit him at, where to rush him at. We know his weak sides. We know where to put pressure, in my opinion.
I just think talent-wise, the Broncos are way ahead.
Talent-wise, yeah, but you can get in that little short guy's mindset really quick. You get in this.
I'd be surprised.
So I'm putting money on the Seahawks to beat them.
To win or to cover?
Win. To win.
All right, I'll take that.
Did we already do
what
this?
Did we bet on? We already bet on quite a bit.
I forgot about that. All right, let's not do that. I think I had the Hawks going 5-0.
Yeah, that's what we bet on. You bet Craig too.
It might have been the Lagunitas or whatever we were drinking next to in the pool. The pool had vibes going that I was like, yeah, man, anything's possible. Seeing Craig just haul in passes is like, man, anything's possible. Here's my. Here is my
Seahawks defense.
My start is I like Nick Chubb. And he's going against the Panthers, and Baker's wanting to prove on he's a Panther going against the Browns, so I think that's a good rivalry. But I think they're just going to absolutely they're not going to trust their quarterback, who is it, Jacoby Brissett, I want to say, and they're just going to hand it off to Chubb, hand it off to Kareem Hunt. They're just going to 1-2 punch the heck out of the Panthers. So I am riding with Nick Chubb. Definitely start that guy. Maybe even start Kareem Hunt if you don't have a good flex. You want to maybe ride with Kareem Hunt on that one.
The flex spot, my interest is in Travis Etienne.
But James Robinson's
He's
back.
healthy, but I'm still interested to see, I think, standalone value that catching passes and his familiarity with Lawrence. I'm interested to see what Etienne does. I would start him in a flex.
Okay. I wouldn't. Actually, I probably would. I actually have Travis Etienne, but I handcuff. So here's my quick pick. Grab if James Robinson is still available, go grab him and handcuff him if you have Travis Etienne. My bench. Here's my benching one. My start is Nick Chubb. My bench. Again, like what Corey said, it's so hard to kind of figure out. Because this is week 1, you don't know what you don't know. So this is a little different. What did you do your starter yet? Have you done your start?
I didn't do a start bench.
Okay, do your start.
Well, I don't really have.
So we're just.
I just have guys I'm intrigued. Finally to
all right.
see.
So we have the Corey intrigued.
Yeah. All the Lions.
Okay, fine. I'll do intrigued.
I'm intrigued by the Lions.
Well, this is after that. Here's my intrigued. Julio Jones. Is Julio Jones, now that he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is he going to be the Antonio Brown target? He's got the hands. He's still got speed. Is he going to be that same type of Antonio Brown target for Tom Brady?
I heard he looked old.
Really?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Tom Brady.
Is that what Tom Brady said?
Those weeks he was gone, we were hanging out.
Yeah, it was rough. So you're saying no on Julio Jones?
I'd be surprised if he puts up those numbers that
Antonio Brown did. Okay.
Godwin's back. I'm pretty sure I saw him practicing. I don't know if he's playing week 1, but he's back to almost being healthy.
Mike Evans is going to have.
Yeah, there's a lot of mouths to feed there. Fournette's going to have a good year, so there's a lot of going on in that.
My daughter's like, I mean, why sell me a plastic card for the EHS Hornets if you're not going to have an accurate schedule?
Is it tonight?
She's sending me all these things from all these guys saying it's all white tonight, all white tonight, all white tonight, wearing white out. And so I'm hoping it's about football.
I'm going to say, what are we talking about?
A little hoping about football.
It's going to be a weird group that gather up there by the football stadium.
Yeah. Well, then let's see. Can you decipher what Craig texted us? I know one thing that he said.
He almost admitted fault, that he was wrong, and that he likes Mike Davis again.
But I think Mike Davis, because J.K. Dobbins is going to be out.
Yeah,
grab Mike Davis.
Davis is starting.
Yeah,
because nobody else is healthy. And I think they signed Kenyon Drake, but I don't know how much he's going to play. So he's back on the Mike Davis train.
Yeah.
But he's starting Etienne. He's starting Miles Sanders and Cam Akers. Let's see who else.
We also learned what goes into Craig's mind when he makes these things. he sends us screenshots of his team and he goes, "Here are my 2 league lineups. You can see who I start and sit. Just pick."
He's starting Amon St. Brown. That's intriguing. Look at that. All the Lions. I want to see who steps up from that.
Me too.
That'll be interesting.
I'm the same way about the Niners. I've got Ayuk on several teams, and I even have Gabe Davis. I mean, we're gonna find that out tonight.
Gabe Davis would be like stepping the targets that are available in Buffalo. Like he could break out.
I think so too. But I mean, this is afterwards. But I have him, and I'm on the bench. I'm on the fence. I should say, not the bench. I'm on the fence with DK or Gabe Davis.
Yeah, I would probably go Davis, but that's pretty even.
Yeah, that's a good point. And he's behind Stephon Diggs, so it's either. And I think DK is wide receiver 1 in my opinion.
But the only reason I would flip that way is because you're talking about the possible MVP of the NFL as your QB, and you're talking about Geno Smith. Those are the 2 that are throwing you the ball.
You just did it for me.
That's the only way I lean that way. Now
you just did it for me, pal. All right, I'm starting Gabe Davis.
If he has 50 yards and 0 touchdowns, you can't be mad.
I'm going to be super pissed at you. The thing is, I also have Rashad Penny on the same lineup, and I don't like that.
I'll have him too, Seattle.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So here, I'm going to edit my lineup. I'm moving DK off.
You get to watch somebody tonight.
Then I get to watch someone tonight, and I get to scream at my TV angrily, Corey!
Well, I only have him in one league, and I'm not starting him.
Who's your other ones in front of him?
I have to hold on. You do what you're doing. I'll look it up.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm
what league
literally going through I have 12 teams, and I'm literally putting because I really want to enjoy. I thought of Craig.
You have 12 teams?
I've got so many teams. Okay, I did start him here. I benched Marquise. Valdez-Scantling and Julio for him.
I have him and my bench, and I'm starting Judy and Allen.
Allen Robinson?
Keenan Allen.
Oh, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's a good. I think Judy and Davis.
It's close.
Pretty close. What are they? They're probably both projected. I would say Judy's maybe got 1 or 2 points more projected.
It's a 1 point difference in projection.
Yeah. And DK and Gabe have a 0.5 production difference. Yeah. So
Judy's Monday night. So every once in a while, I like to have Monday night guys to watch.
I've got Deontay Johnson that I need to move him out. Who's playing tonight? No one's playing tonight, so that's not going to hurt me.
Gabe Davis is playing tonight.
Gabe Davis. All right, Gabe Davis has been moved in, and I've moved out a few of these players. Okay, cool. Thank you for Fullbuddy Fantasy Football.
DK is guaranteed 3 touchdowns.
I'm playing
3 touchdowns.
I'm playing Rolf this week. Who are you playing this week in our Fullbuddy Fantasy Football?
Let's see here. Pull up Fullbuddy.
You're playing Chris Struley, and you're going deep.
I am going deep. We didn't go deep in our last episode.
We didn't.
I am projected to lose by 3 points. I had a toss-up start at QB. I almost started Lance, but I kept Carr in. That draft fell kind of weird to me.
Yeah, it did. But it worked for you big time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Let's do some quick pick'ems real quick. Who do you have for Panthers Browns?
I'm gonna go Panthers.
So Panthers over.
I'm gonna let Mayfield have his day.
Yeah. What about?
Mostly because I think McCaffrey's finally healthy.
Well, McCaffrey's gonna run all over the board.
That's like the biggest.
I cannot stand
risk reward pick at number 2.
Yes.
If he stays healthy, he's probably better than. He can probably be better than Taylor overall, maybe. Like, that's your one choice that could match Taylor. Or he could just not play the whole year.
What do you think about freaking, what's his name? Saquon going so early. I cannot believe, he's not early, but I feel like he's the one that you're like, you got to avoid Saquon Barkley.
I think he's going to have a good year. Where do you go? Like the 3rd or 4th round?
Yeah, second, end of second, first to third.
In the 3rd or 4th, I would have taken him. Like, that's decent value for a guy that was a number 1, number 2 pick. Like, what, 2 3 years ago?
Are you going Lions or Eagles?
Did you watch Hard Knocks?
I didn't.
So I like their staff. I like just watching the background of what they're doing there. I still think the Eagles are more talented, but I think the Lions win like 6 games this year.
So
I'm going Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
What about Raiders, Chargers?
I'm going to go Chargers.
I went Chargers too. Yeah. I went, just so you know, I'm going Buffalo tonight. I went Panthers over the Browns. I went Colts over the Texans. I'm going Commanders over the Jaguars. Dolphins over the Patriots. Saints over the Falcons. Lions over the Eagles. Bengals over the Steelers. Bears over the Niners. Vikings over the Packers. I think Kirk Cousins is going to look good this year. And I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to Aaron Rodgers it. He's going to play well, but he's going to get too greedy on the 5-yard line. He's not going to hand it off when he needs to hand it off. He's going to throw. And
I think they have 2 viable running backs. You can start both him and Dillon as well. I think A.J. Dillon, I'm interested.
A.J. Dillon, yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, I freaking got Aaron Jones, and I just know that. But I also had to handcuff him with A.J. Dillon.
I think you there's some ways you can just play both.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is going to get the majority of the work, though. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. Any final words? I'm happy that it's
Just
a full
excited.
slate. There's no bye weeks.
No.
A full friggin' slate, baby.
And
So,
then send some questions in.
yeah, Scary
We'll actually
Skellies.
get down to like the regular type of starts, but week one's week one.
Week one's week one, and then we'll have more information for you guys to not do next week. Thanks so much for listening.
And don't sit DK Metcalf.
Football. Fantasy. Football. Fantasy.